Okay. So let us move to the further. So what was our last class concept? Comprehension. So next I will go to the functions concept. So as a part of the functions concept, we completed comprehension concept. This was completed. So now I am going to enter into the working with anonymous functions or lambda functions we will discuss. So let us start with working with anonymous functions or lambda functions. Important again. So have you worked previous examples? Hmm? Yes. Have you read practiced, written the notes also? Right. So need to practice, need to rewrite the notes, and need to read the notes also. Those three things are required to follow this concept also. Without reading, without practicing, you cannot understand anything in the classes. So let us move to the what is meant by what is the use of anonymous functions or lambda functions. Very, very important. Let us start with anonymous functions. And anybody can say the meaning of anonymous functions? Anybody else can tell the meaning of anonymous? Anonymous means where is sitting there? Sit this a daily chapala. So tell me. Right, Sai Kumar, very good. Unknown. Anonymous means unknown. Even in internet also, you will come across unknown users. Unknown users are nothing but anonymous users. Anonymous users are nothing but unknown. So I'm going to write it. Anonymous functions are those. The anonymous functions are those which does not contain which does not contain which does not contain does not contain any name does not contain any name does not contain any name explicitly. In other words, unknown functions are known as anonymous functions. Then people will ask you, how do you know? Then if they are unknown, how do you know that? So anonymous functions are those which does not contain name explicitly. Then I'm going to write what is its purpose, when we will use it. So there are two things are there. One is called what? Normal functions are there. Normal functions are available. Anonymous functions are also available. Normal functions are available. Anonymous functions are available. So when to use normal function? When to use anonymous function? That is an important here. When to use normal function? When to use anonymous function? That is our discussion today. Very simple. So I'm going to take it. The purpose of anonymous functions, the purpose of anonymous functions is that the purpose of anonymous functions is that to develop, is that to develop, is that to perform instant operations, instant operations, instant operations. What do you mean by instant operations? I will give you the example. I will give you the example and I will go to the coding also. The instant operations are those, the instant operations are those which are instant operations are those which are used at that point of time, at that point of time only, at that point of time only, and no longer interested in, no longer interested to use, no longer interested to use in other part of the application. In other part of the application, I'll elaborate. In other part of the application, in other part of the application or project, that is going to be called instant operation. We are using which are used at that point of time only. No longer interested to use in other part of the application or the project. That is called the meaning of instant operation. Let me give some general awareness. So let me tell you some general awareness. What is the meaning of this instant operation? Online students, try to follow. Now I'm going to use it. go to some general example. General knowledge example I am going to tell you. General knowledge example I am going to try to follow. So you are coming to class. You are coming to, you are in home. You are in home. You are in home. You are in home. And you are in outside. You are in outside. It is outside of your home. Outside of your home. So that time you want to take a cup of tea. In your home, you want to take a cup of tea. What you will do? You will take a coffee cup or whatever the cup you have. You will take a coffee cup and you will put the tea or coffee inside and you will take it. This is known as what? Cup of. Cup of is called what? Function. And you will take it. And after taking, you will clean this cup and you will preserve for tomorrow. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like that, you will preserve for multiple days. Okay? Right. That means you are using the same function for further days also you are using. And you are coming outside. This is for what purpose? Long term purpose. This is for long term purpose. When you come outside, you want to take a cup of tea. You want to take a cup of tea. Where do you take? Will you bring your coffee cup from home by keeping in your bag outside also? Hmm. Any person is having in the bag coffee cup? Hmm? No. So you will take a cup of tea outside in where? Paper cup. They will give paper cup or not? Come on. Paper cup. They will give paper cup. And you will take. Will you clean it and preserve for tomorrow? Will you clean this paper cup and preserve for tomorrow? No. So after that, after taking this paper cup and your completion of that cup, taking cup of tea, and you will throw it out, right or not? Throw it out in the dustbin. This is for which purpose? Instantly you are using, instantly you are using, and you are not interested to carry in other part of the day. In other days you are not carrying. It is known as what? Instant operation. At that point of time only you are using, you are not interested to use in other part of the project. This is using the paper cup outside is called which kind of operation? Instant operation. Using the cup in the home for tomorrow, day after tomorrow, etc. is for what? Come on. Long term purpose you are using. So I think you are understanding the meaning of what? Instant. Instant. What is an advantage of using instantly in the coding part? I will write the code and I will show. So there is a code reduction will be coming. Code reduction. Instead of writing minimum lines of 2 lines, I will write it here. It is single line. I will write it. I will go for it. So I am going to enter into this. Online students, did you understand the meaning of instant operation here? Quickly, students, try to respond quickly. So now I am going to enter into the further instant operation meaning you got it. Now I am going to say to develop which functions? Anonymous functions. To develop anonymous functions, we use to develop anonymous functions, we use we use a keyword, we use a keyword lambda. We use a keyword called what? Lambda. So lambda and hence anonymous functions are also called anonymous functions hmm, are also called what? Lambda functions. Which functions? Lambda functions. This is a very regularly asking question. What is anonymous function or lambda function? They will ask you this. So anonymous functions, another name is lambda function. Because we are using which keyword? Lambda. So lambda is a keyword. And you know that already in the keywords list if we go, in the keywords list if we go, and I already said you how to verify. Import keyword as k dot, import k dot, kw list if you say, and you got this data or not? Somewhere else there is a lambda. Are you seeing that lambda? Very good. Come to the point of it. Now, students, the anonymous functions, the anonymous functions or anonymous functions definition. Anonymous functions definition contains single executable statement, single executable statement, single executable statement only. Single executable statement means what? For small problem solving only, I will go for which operation? Instant operation. For bigger problems, we cannot go for anonymous. So, but not, but not one, but not multiple executable statements, but not multiple executable statements. I hope you are following me now. So it will contain how many statements? Single executable statement. Next, moreover, the anonymous function, the anonymous function automatically or implicitly implicitly returns the value, implicitly returns the value, automatically or implicitly returns the value. That means that is nothing but no need to use, which statement? No need to use which statement, students? Return statement. I think you are not practicing, right? You are not catching me this. No need to use return statement. Automatically, the single statement itself execute and returns the value automatically. This is the concept of that. Concept of that. Now I'm going to enter into the syntax. Syntax for defining, syntax for defining anonymous function. Syntax for defining anonymous function I'm going to take up. How do you go for defining this? Now I'm going to enter here. Syntax for defining anonymous function. How to define it? Simple. There I'm going to write variable name is equal to, variable name is equal to, there I'm going to write it lambda, lambda. I will write params list, params list, variable name is equal to lambda, params list, colon, colon, lambda, params list, colon. I will write expression. This is the syntax of what? Lambda function. This is syntax for defining anonymous function. Let me explain it. Let me explain it. What is the meaning of these things here? I will explain the syntax explanation now. Very, very simple, students. I'll go for explanation now. So what is an explanation I'm giving? First thing you need to know about what? Here, here, variable name. I want to tell you variable name. Next, I want to tell you about what? Lambda. Here, lambda. So lambda is called what? Is a keyword. Keyword used for defining which functions? Anonymous function. Lambda function. Moddu. Lambda is used to define lambda function. నువ్వు చెప్పేది ఎట్లుందంటే when I was in my company in Golconda Hotel, opposite to Giant there is one five-star hotel is there. There was interviews that time. Java interview. Java with testing. So I asked one question to one student. Some student, many people will come for an interview. So I am taking Java testing, Java plus testing interviews are going on. I asked one question to one student. What is performance testing? He is saying it is used to test the performance. No, mind blank అయింది నాకు అసలు. Next question I asked, what is security testing? He is saying it is used to test the security. Whatever I am asking, he is saying the immediate answer. Hey, what is this danger candidate? What is lambda? Lambda is the keyword used to define lambda function. They are saying like that. Used to define which function? Anonymous function. నాకు అర్థమైంది వీడితో ఇలా కాదు ఈయనకి ఒక వేరే రౌండ్ ఉంటుందని. So then I asked immediately, what is block box testing? I asked. He definitely cannot say it is used to test the block box. So he cannot answer. That like that people are, because you are writing exams, you become your own answers. So that is not the way to tell like that. So finally I asked a question, what is block box testing? Next, I shown my real questions. What is regression analysis testing? Regression analysis testing. Ouch, he is laughing. He said, sir, I did not prepare, he said. Then I said, you are saying performance testing. It is used to test the performance. It is used to test the security. It's a God-given knowledge and honor. On the basis of what? You will answer. What is the data structure? Structure of data is called data structure. Data type. Type of data is called data type. Voilà, like that. Because you have a God created knowledge. Some danger knowledge is there for you. Come to the point. So, lambda is a keyword used for defining anonymous functions. Of course, anonymous functions are nothing but lambda function only. But when you say certain thing, some vibration must be there in that answer. If you tell the answer, people should not feel that, ooh, what is this answer? They should not feel hopeless on the life. So, right. Come to the point. Lambda is a keyword used for defining anonymous functions. Next, params list. Tell me, params list already completed. Here, params list represents modulu list of formal parameters. What is the use of list of formal parameters? To store the inputs. To store the inputs coming from function calls. Store the input coming from function calls. Already completed. Positional parameters and keyword parameters and a default parameters. And the next is called variable length, keyword variable length. Almost everything completed. If you remember, you are okay. Otherwise, you are waste student. If you remember, you are okay. Otherwise, waste. So, params list represents this one. Expression. I'm going to write here. Expression represents. Expression represents what? Single executable statement. Single executable statement. Single executable statement. Whose result? Whose result returns? Whose result returns automatically? Automatically. Automatically. There is no need to use which statement? Return statement. Here variable name I want to write it. After 2 minutes I will write this variable name. Let us go to the example. Online students, are you there? Are you there now? Are you following me? Is it clear up to here? This statement, lambda, all these things. Now I am entering into further. Here, I am taking one question here. What is the question here? Try to follow. So define a function for adding of two numbers. Small question, adding of two numbers. This is my question. So this question I want to do it. I want to solve it with two approaches. By using which functions? Normal function I want to start. And by using what function I want to start? Anonymous function also I want to start. By using anonymous function also I want to start. By using normal function, by using anonymous function. I want to start with both of them. So how you can do that I am going to say. By using normal function, tell me which keyword you will use. DEF. Muddu, DEF. తెలుసా దేవనా? Already explained. DEF. Function name. Sum OP of A comma B. What are A, B? Formal parameters. So there I will write C is equal to A plus B. Return of what? C. Or at least you can write it directly. Return of what? A plus B. Directly you can write return of A plus B. So minimum 2 lines I will write. For such a small operation, if I go for normal function, minimum 2 lines I am writing. That 2 lines of code I want to write in a single line. That's why I'll prefer to go for what? A small operation I will go for what? Anonymous. Bigger operations I will perform by using what? Normal function. If you go for first birthday of yours, big function all you will celebrate. Then more gathering will be there. If you celebrate 10th birthday, will you celebrate in functional? Where do you celebrate? In the home only. Home is called what? Small in area. Small gathering will be there. That is called what? Anonymous. Big statements, more number of statements, normal. Only one operation related activity is anonymous. Important. So, come to main program. Come to main program. Need to read, student. To understand my lectures, you need to read. What is a sum OP here? What is sum OP here? Function name. Every function name in Python is ఎందుగా మీరు వేస్ట్ క్యాండిడేట్స్ అంతా వాట్ ఇస్ ద సమ్ ఓపి క్లాసా ఎందుగా మీరంతా వేస్ట్ మీరంతా పోయి ఎక్కడన్నా సపోజ్ చేయండి హిమాలయాలకు వెళ్ళండి సమ్ ఓపి ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ వాట్ ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్ which is one of the variable valid variable name treated as an object of class called function. Muddu, see, function name represents valid variable name treated as a function name, and every function name is an object of class what? Function. Already explained. నేను ఆల్రెడీ కోడింగ్ కూడా చూపించాను మీకు. మీకు ఎంత చెప్పిన అంతే వింటారు. ఎవరు చెవిటోళ్ళు ఉంటారు, వాడి చెవులో తీసుకుపోయి అది ఊపుతారు కదా, అది ఏందది, అది ఫ్లూట్ ఉంటుంది, ఫ్లూట్. ఇఫ్ యూ సింగ్ ఏ సాంగ్ ఇన్ డఫ్ అండ్ డమ్ పర్సన్ లైక్ దిస్, ఏందంటాడు, ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నావు అంటాడు. రైట్, ఐఎమ్ నాట్, అది నాకు గుర్తు రావట్లేదు, ఏదో అది సమ్ ఫోన్ ఊపుతారు అది. ఎస్, ఐ గాట్ ఇట్ నౌ, ఐ రిమెంబర్డ్. యాక్చువల్లీ గుర్తుంది నాకు, స్ట్రైక్ ఆఫ్. మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తే నాకు అన్ని గుర్తుపోతాయి అసలు. సో కమింగ్ టు దిస్ అప్రోచ్ నెంబర్ 1, ఇఫ్ యూ ఓపెన్ ఇట్, హియర్ ఐ రోట్ ఇట్. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, దిస్ ఈస్ ద వన్ ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్. ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ హౌ ఐ సెట్ దిస్ ఐ సెట్ టు యూ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇన్ దట్. ఫంక్షన్ టెస్ట్ అని ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, ఇక్కడ నేను చెప్పింటాను మీకు. సో ఇన్ దట్ all function names, this is the one how to print it. Main like this I said. One more also, function test 1 ingokati kuda untadi, function test 1. You see that here also I wrote it like this. This is also welcome off like this. Function test 2, there is also one is available there. So there is function call multiple times, how to call it. Every function name is called what? One object. So here, if I go to it, since it is a function object, I will use as a function call sum OP of 10, 20, you will get the result. Print of sum is equal to, comma what? RES. Institute people will say, complete early, they will say. Course you complete early. Then complete that 2 నిమిషాలు, I will become hit bat, I will bing. Hitting bat, hitting bat. మీకు తెలియాలి కదా, because they don't know your capacity. They'll say complete early. If I complete early, నేను పాపం చేసిన వాడిని అవుతాను. I don't want to do that. I want to tell perfectly for you. They don't know your talent. They are thinking that you are from NIT, IIT స్టూడెంట్స్ అనుకుంటున్నారు వాళ్ళు. వాళ్ళకి తెలియదు మీరు కింద సెల్లార్లో కూర్చొని ఉన్నారని. They are thinking that you are in second floor. Do you know that? So coming to the point of it, so this is the one I said. How to define the same thing? Carry this same sentence. Here I am going to write it. Here I will go for it. How do you define? I am going to tell syntax I am carrying as this. What is the variable name I am writing? ADDOP. Lambda. What are the params list? A comma B. There I am writing what? A plus B. How many lines I wrote it? Single line. Instead of writing such a small operation, 2 lines, such a small operation you use and write it in single line. Coming to the main program. Here I am coming to main program. In the main program, what I will do? Function call required or not? This is the anonymous function definition. There is no name. What is the function name here? Sum OP of. But it is looking like an expression only. How do you call it? What is the function name? This ADDOP is an actually a variable name. It is an object of which type? Function type. That's why I will use it as what? Function call. So I will carry this Python command like వెళ్తాను. So see that carry it. Print of what here? Type of what? ADDOP. What is the type it is printed? Function. So I can use it as what? Function call. So ADDOP of 10 comma 20. Result is returned automatically. No need to use which statement? Return statement. So since it is a function name, it is going to be used as a function call. So here I am writing here a variable name represents represents an object of class Madhu Babu, come on, of class function of class function of class function, and hence it is used as and hence it is hmm, used as used as తెలియదు anonymous function call used as anonymous function call anonymous function call. So I'm using as an anonymous function call. So I will write it as usual. res is equal to res is equal to addop of 1020, and I will print that. Here I will say print of res is equal to res is equal to comma res, or sum is equal to, I will say sum is equal to res. I'm saying. Are you following this? So come on now. How the flow will be? This is known as what here? Anonymous function call. Anonymous function call is it. So how it is calling? When you say ADDOP, it will go to this place, carry the elements called to 1020, and this 1020 will put it into this AB, and then execute it, and giving the result placed in where? RES. This is a flow actually. Online students are able to follow this simple thing here. Come on, students. So go to the next coding. This is a very important. So people will ask you, what is the use of anonymous function? What is the syntax for anonymous function? They will ask you, where is the anonymous function name? This variable name itself is acting as a anonymous function call, because whose type is which type? Function type. That's why we are written like this. Shall we start now? Right. Open the notes. So I'm going to PyCharm now. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept two numerical values, two numerical values, two numerical values, two numerical values, and perform different arithmetic operations. Performs different arithmetic operations. Different arithmetic operations. Right. So here anonymous function for calculating different which operations? Arithmetic operations. Sai Kumar. So this you observe it. In my notes, you observe Sai Kumar. So anonymous functions are used for that at that point of time only. No longer interested to use in other part of the application or project. Okay now? In my sentence, you see where you can use it at that point of time, అంటే అదే program లో, it is not possible to no longer interested to use in other part of the application or project. I will use what? Anonymous function. Understand? Suppose you say paper cup example I said. At that point of time only I do use. It is not useful in tomorrow. I will never clean the paper cup and I never keep it in the bag. Will you do that? No. So we will use at that point of time only, not in other part of it. So Sai Kumar got it. So I'm going to enter into this place. So coming to the point of it, but anonymous functions not satisfying. One of the main purpose of no. I said so. My point of time is very simple. You have to understand my point. I said just now also, anonymous function for such a small operation, I am writing two lines. I am writing two lines. Writing two lines is better, or writing one line is better? Sai Kumar. If I write two lines in the competitive programming, when you go to an interview, it takes more time to execute. It will take one line to execute. If I get this task in interview point of view in the competitive coding, I definitely prefer to go for anonymous function. I never go to what? Normal function. Because the two lines will take 1 second extra. But it is taking 1 second, it is taking 2 seconds. Which one is the better one? So it is a function only. Is it satisfying or not? So smaller operation go for what? Anonymous. Bigger operations definitely have to go for normal function only. So anonymous functions are most useful to you. I think you got it. Sai Kumar, you got it. So now I will go to, so Rishikesh, anonymous functions used in DSA. Are you asking question or you are asking concept? You are telling concept. You are asking concept. You are asking. You are asking. So put a question mark. So DSA is called what? Algorithm. First of all, DSA is called algorithm. If you implement that algorithm, you need a language. Language is different from algorithms. If I am using DSA with Python implementation, whenever I feel that one time operation, instant operation, I will use anonymous function. Understand? If I use DSA with C language C++, there are no anonymous functions are there. Yes or no? So DSA is an algorithm. Algorithms implemented with the languages, whichever concept is useful, that concept only I will use it. Other concepts I don't apply. So you also got it. Okay, keep it. Now I will go to this example. Come on now. What I will do? I will define how many anonymous functions, multiple anonymous functions I will define. Shall I define it? Come on, how do you define? Muddu, sum OP is equal to lambda a plus b. The moment I wrote lambda automatically coming. Next I will write what? Sub OP is equal to lambda a minus b. Next is called MELOP lambda getting. Next is called what? DIVOP got it. Next is called what? Floor, 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 floor DIVOP is equal to got it. Next is called what you know? Modulus OP got it. Next is called what I am using? Something is coming. Next is called what? EXP I got it. EXP I got it. And don't ask PyCharm, I want logic. It won't give. So if you become expert, you will be getting automatically. So go to, these are the operations I defined. How many? 7 operations I defined. What functions these are all? Anonymous function definition. Yesterday I said menu driven application. Did you remember? Addition, subtraction, multiplication. Yesterday in the sense, previous classes, menu driven applications I said now. Gurtunda asalu? Remember? Yes. What is that says? There I am going to say, look at, now I am going to write it. That example I will carry. What is that example? One day with you in your class, 11 a.m. conditional statements. There I am having match statement, match case example statement 1. You observe it. This is called my operations. This is my operations. This I will bring it here. This I am going to write it. Which program I am writing? Main program. There I wrote it. Do you know this? You don't? You know you don't know? Yes, you know. These are all called match case related things. Where I defined it, where I am calling using. In coming days, modules and packages, whatever I defined, I don't copy and paste. I will reuse the code without writing this copy and paste with the modules and packages concept. My team leader defined 40 lines of code. I don't copy 40 lines here. I will use that 40 lines with a single line of code. That is the beauty of it. I'll tell you through modules and functions. Already I said in our case, index if you see, extension of functions is what? Modules. Modules extension is packages. So greatly you are learning here. So you are getting. Now I am going to apply what? CH is equal to input of enter your choice. Enter your choice. What I am going to write it? Match of CH. Come on. Case 1. Case 1 layer sir. Case 1. I will call which one? Anonymous function I will call. What is my anonymous function? Sum OP. Sum OP. Sum OP of I will pass it A comma B. What are A comma B students? Int of or float of what I am saying? Input of enter what value? First value enter or I can say 1 minute students. Input of here I say input of. Before that I will say in print of enter two values, two values for addition, two values for addition, two values for addition. Okay, two values I got it. Here I am directly writing RES. So there I will print it. Print of sum is equal to what? Sum of A comma B value is equal to what? Is equal to like this dot format of A comma B comma RES. Are you following me? Similarly, next I will go to what? What is this function call? Normal function call or anonymous function call? Anonymous function call. Anonymous function call. Anonymous function call. You see in any of the place anonymous functions will not be there. Other batches of same institute anonymous లేదు ఏం లేదు ఇంకా. Comprehension nothing is there, nothing is there. Function over 1 day. Your function also over. ఏం ఉండదు ఇంకా. So that's why read and come to our class. Similarly, I'll go to next one. Faster. So I will take up here. I will do 2.py, 2.py, two values for what? Subtraction. There I will go to sub OP. What is the sub OP? Anonymous function or not? Anonymous functions here. Totally anonymous functions. So I will write it sub OP here sub off. So I will write it next. What is the next? 3. What is the 3? Multiplication. Multiplication I will take it. Multiplication. There I will write it MULOP. MULOP I am going to take it. There I will write it RES. MUL off I am going to write it. MUL off I am going to write it. Next I am going to write it what? Fourth. What is the fourth? Division. Division. DIV. Division. There I will take it. DIVOP. DIVOP. There I will write division of. Similarly, I will go for what? Floor division. Floor division, I will take it. 5. 5. Floor division. Two values for floor division. Floor division. There I will take it. This is called floor div, floor div, no, floor div, okay, floor div, okay students. Now I will write it, floor div, floor div, got it. Next I will go to sixth. What is the sixth here? Modulo division. So I will write it, modulo division. There I will write it, MOD modulo division div mod op. What I wrote? ఇక్కడ ఏం రాశాను? Mod op, modulo division, that is mod op. Okay, so here mod of. So getting. So next I will go to what? 7. What operator? Exponentiation. Here I will write something different. What I will write? Enter base. Enter base. Next, enter power. Enter power. Enter power. Okay, students. Enter power. Right, got it. So I'm going to write it. ML. What is this? EXP. EXP OP. అంతేనా? Is it? మీకు ఏం గుర్తుండదు అసలు, ఎందుకంటే మీరంతా గజనీలు కాబట్టి. EXP OP. EXP OP. So there I will write it, power of all these things. If you don't enter the ID what you are having, other than that, if you enter 1 to 7, what you are going to write? Invalid choice. Your selection of operation is wrong. Your selection of operation is wrong. Operation is wrong. Try again. Try again means it will go back to the menu again. So this is the one I wrote it. This is the one I wrote it. 18 is there, 8 is there, exit is also there. 8 is also there, exit. And you know how to write exit. So there I will write it. This part I will take it completely. 8. What is the exit code I said? Print off. Thanks for using this program. What is the statement I was written? Muddu. Sys dot exit off. What is sys? ఏమీ గుర్తులేదా? ఏం చేస్తారా మీరంతా? ఇంపోర్ట్ sys. ఏమైనా చేస్తారా మీరు? సో హియర్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ ఇట్, ఫ్లోర్ డిఐవి ఓపి. ఫ్లోర్ డిఐవి ఓపి అంతేనా యూజ్ చేస్తుంది ఇక్కడ? ఫ్లోర్ డిఐవి ఓపి. హియర్ ఫ్లోర్ డిఐవి ఓపి. రైట్, then execute this code. Go to the place, run this code, enter your choice 1, enter 2 values for addition, 2 values you enter, 10, 20, got my values. To repeat my module once again, I will write what here? Madhubabulu, while true, while true. So I need to write this entire thing like this. Huh? Are somebody is saying good. Who is that? Good. Who is that? అంత లేదు, గట్స్ లేవు. సో సార్ ఏమనంటే తిడతాడని నాకు తెలుసు, ఎవరు చెప్పిందో కూడా తెలుసు. స్టాండ్ అప్, ఐ ఫైండ్ అవుట్. స్టాండ్ అప్, ఫైండ్ అవుట్. లే, తెలుసు కదా నాకు. బ్రేకా? బ్రేకులు లేవు, సైకిల్ లేదు. ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ యూజ్డ్ వాట్ ఇయర్? sys dot exit. Already used. Right, sit down. So come to the point back. 2. You don't think that SAR cannot recognize. SAR is very intelligent. You don't know that. నీకేం తెలుసో నాకు కూడా ఇది తెలుసు. నీకన్నా ఎక్కువ నాకు టీచర్ కాదు, ఎక్కువ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది కదా. యాజ్ అ స్టూడెంట్ ఐ హావ్ లైక్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. యాజ్ అ టీచర్ ఐ హావ్ మోర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. సో డబుల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఇస్ దేర్. And basically, I'm an intelligent student during my studies. First in class all the times, except seventh class. Except seventh class, all the times up. Now come. So this is the data. Next, I'll go to what? 5, 10 and 3. 10 and 3. So this is the one. I will go for 7. So 10 and then 3. 10 to the power of 3 is like this. I'll say 23. Enter your choice. 123. Your selection of operation is wrong. Come again. I say 8. 8 is called what? Thanks for using this program. Break also you can use. But exit is the perfect code for whether loop is using or not using the loop. Exit is the perfect code. I said already difference between break and exit also I said. Did I said or not? Said. గుర్తుందా? లేదు. ఎందుకని? చదువులేదు ఫస్ట్. మనమంతా వేరే బ్యాచ్. Need not to feel. Online students, is it clear for you? Is this example is clear? Quick, quick answer is required. Now I am going to enter into one more example. Right down. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will which will accept which will accept which will accept which will accept two numerical values, two numerical values, which will accept two numerical values and find the biggest among them. Find the biggest among them. Find the biggest among them and check for equality. Find the biggest among them and check for equality by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. Already I said this code for you, right? This is what you have to use. Anonymous functions you need to use. Go to that. Anonymous function example 2.py. Look at. So here I am writing it. See students, here I am going to use it. Anonymous function example 2.py. So there I am going to write it. Program for accepting two numerical values, and find biggest among them, biggest among them, and check for equality. Check for equality. I need to write it. Coming to main program. Coming to main program. So I will accept how many numerical values? Two numerical values I will accept it. Enter two values. Enter two values for finding biggest. Enter two values. Enter two values. Two numerical values. Two numerical values. Okay. Then I am reading two numerical values. What I am doing? Find max. Find max of a comma b, which will return what? Big value will return. So what is the find max here? It is known as what? Anonymous function here. How do you define anonymous function now? Find max, tell me. Anonymous function, variable name is equal to lambda, k comma v colon. I need to write the logic here. What is this k comma v? This a value will go to k. This b value will go to v. Find max will carry this and from here it will go to keep it into v. Here I need to write the logic. Tell me, what is the logic to write here? Come on. Max of without using max function. Without using which function? Max function. That time When you go to written test, they will ask you to test your intelligence. Without using max function, you need to do it. చూడండి, మీరు ఎంత మొద్దులని చెప్పడానికి ఇది ఒక ఉదాహరణ. దిస్ ఈస్ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫర్ యూ టు సెట్ యు ఆర్ ద టాప్ క్వాలిటీ మొద్దు. సో కే, ఇఫ్ కే గ్రేటర్ దాన్ వి, ఎల్స్ వి గ్రేటర్ వి, ఇఫ్ వి గ్రేటర్ దాన్ కే, వి గ్రేటర్ దాన్ కే, ఎల్స్ both values are equal. Both values are equal. This I already said in the ternary operator. Explained or not explained? Explained. ఏం బాబా ముద్దులు చెప్పానా లేదా? చెప్పండి. ముద్దులు అన్నందుకు ఫీల్ కావద్దు. ఫీల్ అయినా ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసాం కూడా చెప్తాం అంతే. నథింగ్ రాంగ్ ఇన్ దట్. ఆల్రెడీ వీ సెడ్. యూ డోంట్ రిమెంబర్ వాట్ కెన్ వీ డూ? దెర్ ఇస్ నో మెడిసిన్ హియర్. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవడానికి ఏమైనా మెడిసిన్ ఉందా అంటే ఏమి ఉండదు. సో ఐ విల్ ప్రింట్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? max of a value, b value is equal to like this, dot format of like this. Print it, execute, super. So this is 10, 23. So 23 is the biggest. Next 100 and 20. So you got the 100 max. Now you got it 100 and next is called what? 100. What is this now? Both values are equal. Are you okay? Right? You can use the same thing as one of the students said that max function. Max function is set. So you can use anonymous example 3.py. The same example, actually, if you go to any interview, you remember that with the max function, you will use it. For example, he said max function, for example. So he said max. Max of what? K comma V. K comma V. Anukundam. Written, for example. So I'm saying that what? I'm saying what, 100, 200. 200 is coming. Okay. Next 100, 20. 100 is coming. Okay. Next I'm going to say what? 100 and 100. What is that? 100. తప్పు కదా అది? Is it wrong, na? I need to get what? Check for equality, I said. Then what we will do? So that's why you have to believe your logic development. What is your asset? Logics. What is your investment in the company to get the returns? Your intelligence. You are intelligent or not? One day it will tell. How much reading work you are doing, that much intelligence will improve. Directly proportional to. The more you read, more intelligent you will become. If you don't read, same knowledge will come. So here, in this case, we should not go for check for equality. No. Find the biggest among them by using which function? Max function. Then this requirement will satisfy. Okay. Right now, one more. Online students, is it clear? This one is my interesting code. This is my code which I am very much interested. You do. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of values. Which will accept list of numerical values. Which will accept list of numerical values. And find the biggest among them. And find the biggest among them. And the smallest among them. Find the biggest and smallest among them. That's all. Find the biggest and smallest among them. If you want, check for us equality also, you can check. Check for equality also, I will check. I will add that code also to it. First of all, did you understand? Come on. Don't keep it quiet. చదువుకోండి first. Be with you first. So, come to the point back. Is your how many people are staying in hostel now? Can you raise your hands once? Boys? Okay. So, okay. Is your hostel people are asking, read the notes? Will they ask you, read? Will they ask any night study hours they are conducting? Huh? Nautarenda. Are they asking your hostel management, read the notes, study hours they will conduct? Night 7 to 10. Any study hours they will conduct? Early morning, wake up and do study. Any test they will conduct? What they will do? So, see why they are not conducting, why they are not doing. But if you don't read more, if you don't read at all, you will stay more days in the hostel. More days. If you read in the hostel, the study hours, evening, morning, if you study, you will stay exactly 3 months. 3 months you will get the job, you will vacate and you will go to job. So, just I know that. I know that just I am joking with you. If I start the hostel, what I will do? I am only the warden, residential system. I was from Prakasam district, SSN college, intermediate, full strict every day, 7 to 10:30 study hours. Faculty is walking here and there. Any doubts are there, clarifying immediately. If I start the hostel, 7 to 10 study hours. If not studying properly, no food is given. అట్లే ఉంటాడు. Early morning 4:30 wake up to 7 o'clock reading. Morning yoga for half an hour. Afternoon system test. Night again test. And middle of it, paper solvings. All. This is called activity. Myself is a teacher, myself is a warden. No dosa idli will be given. Organic food will be given. Health is important. All these things important. Would you like to join in my hostel? Nobody will join because he is a very danger. Every day Python. If I move this side Python, that side Python, every day Python. So nobody will join. But after joining, you will get the job. That is more than enough. One day, no admissions will left out in the hostel. But that much crazy will be there for that hostel. Hostel name is Python Hostel. Real. That is called hostel meaning. Huh? That is the meaning of hostel is that only. Correct or not? Meaning of hostel means what? Wearing short dress, walking in the streets, jalebi eating, pani puri eating. This is what I am seeing in the places. So, huh? See, online students, they want to join. You won't join. You won't join, I know. Well, you want to roam here and there. Okay, mom. Okay, now, my dear students. So, so actually, I don't have that much skill to start the hostel. I'm just joking. Actually, hostel means that is the point. And then what I was there as a student, what I have seen it is that only. You going out? No. Only inside the building. Classroom is there, hostel is there, everything is there. No outside. Up to getting the job. Once a job is there, open the door. Luggage, everything taking out. You want a soap? Soap also bringing and giving you. That's all. Okay, my dear students, please come to the point. Next one is what? That example I want to take it. Okay, come on, ma. Just I made to realize what is the meaning of hostel. Don't waste your time. By using among them, now I'm going to write it. First of all, read the number of values. Read number of values. 10, 6 values, 7 values. Like that I want to read. How do you read the number of values? Already yesterday I said comprehension. Na? Come on. Print off, enter, list of values, separated by, comma, comma. Come on. LST is equal to, come on students, float of value for value in input of dot split of comma, comma separated value. Yesterday what separated value? Space separated value. This is called what? Comma separated value. Already you know not delimiter and all. Hmm. Yes. So coming to the point of next list. Now I need to do what? Find what? Max. Find max of what? LST. Find max of what? LST. So I'm going to get it what? Max V. Max V is coming. Next I will go to what here? Min V. Min V. It's very, very important. Min V. Find min. Find min. So two functions I will define. So find max. Next find min. What is this now? Find max. Find max is equal to. Find max is equal to. I'm writing here. Find max lambda. Lambda k comma v. Max of k comma v. No. I will take it as what? LST. Now I am going to write it what? LST. This is a directly I am using. Now see, be careful. Next is called what? Find min. Find min. It is going to apply what function? Min function I am applying. I will print max value is equal to comma is equal to what I am writing students? Max what is this? Max v dot format of max v. Next I will go to what next? Min. Min is equal to what? Min v. Min v. So we need to run this. Observe. So I'm going to take up 10 comma 20 comma 3 comma 40 comma 5 comma minus 2 comma 6 comma 78 comma 12. So these are all called max is 78, min is minus 2. Okay now? Now, but my interest is not to use what? Max. My interest is to not to use what? Min. My interest is to use what? Anonymous function. So, anonymous function I am using. That is my interest. What I am doing, I will write in this place KVR max. KVR max. What is this again? KVR min. Online students see the beauty of the code. KVR max and KVR min. What is the KVR max and KVR min? KVR max and KVR min was one of the function which is already defined by my team leader KVR that you are calling as a part of your program through anonymous function. Understand? So what is KVR max? I will define my function here. I am not using predefined function. Now I am defining a normal function again. If I go to modules, what my team leader defined 20 days back, today I will reuse it. With which function? Anonymous function. So I'm going to write it DEF KVR max of what? LST. Say pass. DEF KVR min of what? LST pass. This is called which functions? Anonymous functions. Anonymous functions these are called which functions? Normal functions. The beauty of this code is an anonymous function can call normal function also. An anonymous function can call normal function. In project requirement, you will come across this. Somebody else was defined in my project a big lines of code. Today I want to reuse. Through anonymous function, I will reuse. That is the beauty of it. So, students, now I want to take up. What is my LST, ma'am? What is my LST is equal to, for example, this data I will take it. This data. This is the data I am taking. See, here I am taking. All of you try to understand students. This is my list students. Now write the code. How do you write your own code? I am taking big V, big value is equal to, I am taking LST of 0. LST of 0. I am thinking, I am taking one of the value as a biggest value. So first what I will do, I will start for value in where? LST. For value in where? LST. From where I will take it? 1 onwards I will take. Why? 0th value I am taking it as a big. I will take the value from where onwards? 1 onwards. Why 1 onwards? Why 1 onwards? Why 1 onwards? Because already you selected 0th index. From this place onwards, I will take it. Understand? Now, what is the value you are getting? What is the value you are getting? 20. Now I will write it. What is my value here? If a value greater than what? Come on, big V, big V. If that is the case, what is the value now? 20. 20 greater than big V. What is the big V? Muddu. 10. 20 greater than 10. True. So I have to update the big V or not? With which value? Value. So how do you write it? Big V is equal to what? Well. Big V is equal to well. What is the big V now? Huh? 20. Go to where? For loop. What is the next value? 3. 3 greater than 20. False. Go to where again? Loop. What is the value? 40. 40 greater than 20. True. True. Big V is equal to what? 40. What is the big V now? 40. Go to the loop. What is the value now? 5. 5. 5 greater than 40. False. Go to the loop. What is the value? Minus 2. Minus 2 greater than 40. False. Go to next. What is the next? 6. Also false. Go next. 78. 78 greater than 40. Big V is equal to 70. Go to back. What is the value? 12. 12 greater than 70. False. Go back. For loop is becoming false. I say after that is over, return what? Big V. Big V contains what? 70. This is a code for getting big V. So max function code I wrote by myself. If you start writing that type of code, you are becoming an extraordinary student. You always plan how to write the code for library functions. So almost you are thinking like a Guido van Rossum coding. To think like that, you need to read KVR notes. Otherwise, you will become problem. Big problem. 21 years ko job చేయాలి actually. After 21 years, you have to do job. With how much salary? 50,000. 50,000. 22, 23 years, 24 years, 75,000. By the time of marriage, you need to get 1 lakh. Okay? Adi standards. After that, still increasing 1.5, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs per month. I'm talking about. To do that, reading notes. That is compulsory. So, coming to the point of this. Coming to the point of it. Now I'm going to take it. I will go to min of. Here I'm going to write it. Here I will take up this data. Min of logic also I can write it. See, since it understood this logic, chat GPT saying greater than applied, less than giving, less than giving. Are you following that? Or చూడండి మీరు code. But big V it is. It is I would write what? Don't depends on chat GPT. Why? Because yesterday there is a news, you know, I also in YouTube. You will watch YouTube or not? మీరెందుకు చూడట్లే కానీ but you will see some other things. If you see technology news, one of the techie, you know techie, you're all say techies. So the techie is working in company, he is using, he is having some health issue, he got some health issue. He asked a chat GPT, these are my symptoms, suggest some tablets. It is suggested some tablets. He used it for 10, 15 days. Later he become more critical. His health is totally damaged. Then finally, garbage collector collected away. That's why don't use ChatGPT for medicines, doctors. Don't use it. Virtual doctor is always very dangerous. Understand? So try to Technology, use it up to what extent you use it, but don't use it whatever the way you like it. So come to what next? Min of. Min of I am writing. There I will write it what? Min of I am writing. Min of I am writing. What is this now? Min v is equal to what? Value. And say what now? Value. Then come out of that. Return what? Min v. Min v. Are you following me? Right. Coming to this place. Here I am going to write it. In this case, in this case, I can go for it. Are you following me? Come to this place. KVR max, KVR min. You can do it. Are you following this? Now, execute this code. Now, see this answer now. Go to the place. Enter the values which are having here. So, in my place, some code it is having here. I will carry the same data. So, try to enter here. So, got it. Max is equal to min is equal to. So, next I will go for max value, min value. How it is? Anonymous function. Anonymous function calls what? Normal function. So Prasanna is asking, using this logic, can we find the second largest number in a list? Seema, I wrote the logic for what? I wrote the logic for what, ma? Biggest value. How can you find with this logic second largest? For second largest, what should I do? I tried some other logic or not? I tried some other logic or not? The same thing. Whatever the big was there, that big value, the previous big value, you need to maintain two consecutive things. That previous consecutive value, you can go for it. It is so easy to do it. So big value coming now, that previous big value, you shift it. You shift it. Whenever you find that, you take it small value, second value, like that you take it. So I think you are understanding the significance of this big value and you apply your intelligence. Two variables you take it, big V, second big V. Beginning what? Big V, second big V, same. When you are going to get this big value, what you will do? What you will do? That big V is you update it. And also you write what? Small v, you keep it as it is. And next you go for what? When big V is coming, you need to go for it. In further, in coming classes, I'll show you the second highest, third highest, whatever you want, I will go for it. I will take the list of values. I will tell some different way that logic. I will enter 20 values. Which value I want? Fourth highest I want. Yes, fourth highest I will bring and show. I don't use max function. I don't use sort function. I don't use min function. Directly I will write the logic. I want second list, second highest, third list, third highest. Like that I will write it. Are you following that? So I'll tell you something different logic. Are you following that? So after going to home, you also think about it, how to write it. Okay now? Right. So Muhammad Sakib, I will show you. I said now just now generally. Suppose for example this is there. Find the find the second highest without using what? Sort function I don't want to use. Max function I don't want to use. Min function I don't want to use. I will directly use what? Logic only. First highest, second highest, first least to second least to third least to fourth. మీకు ఏం కావాలంటే అది. Whatever you want. Getting me? I'll tell you that. It is there as a part of my class. Do you understanding anonymous function here? Right. Next. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept which will accept list of words which will accept list of words from keyboard. List of numbers, list of values from list of words from keyboard and extract extract Extract. Come on. Extract. Palindrome words. Extract palindrome words. Extract palindrome words by using anonymous function. By using anonymous function. Are you following that? How do you write it? By using anonymous function. What words I want? Palindrome words I want. So how do you get it? Only palindrome words I want. Other than palindrome words, I don't want. Use it. Come on, start cheddam logic. All of you need to tell the logic. 5.py. Will you do? Will you do by yourself? Come on. రైట్. దాని ముందు నేను ఒక ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాలనుకున్నాను. ఐ సెడ్ ఈక్వాలిటీ అని చెప్పాను. ఈక్వాలిటీ. ఐ సెడ్ ఐ విల్ యూజ్ ఈక్వాలిటీ. ఈక్వాలిటీ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ సో 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. What it is now? It is max min. This is also giving. But it is going to be called what? Same element. So you have to print what? All values are equal. So how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? చెప్పొచ్చే చెప్పేయాలి మీరు. సో లిస్ట్ ఈస్ యువర్. నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ అప్. చెప్పలేరు మీరు. ఇఫ్ ln of set of lst is equal to what? 1. I am converting lst into what? I am converting this lst into which type? Set type. I am converting into set type. I am converting into set type. Set allows which elements? Unique elements. So set will contain how many elements now? 1 is equal to 1. What I can say? What I can say? Print off. What is this? What is this? What I can say? Come on. Print off. Print off. What is this? All values are. All values are equal. All values are equal. Else. Else. This I will go for it. This I will go for it. సో దేనికైనా సబ్జెక్ట్ కావాలి ఫస్ట్. సో 100, 100, 100, 200, 100, 200 like this. So I got max and min because different values are there. I will write it 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 and 100. What is that? All values are equal. Subject. Set over. Over. How I am able to do? Why you are not able to get the strike of that? That's why every day you need to have a streak rate is required. Streak rate. Streak should not disturb. Today 7 to 10, I have to read the notes. Morning, I need to read the notes. Daily 5 hours I have to read. I have to keep the timetable like that. Then why don't you get? You will get that. So done. This part, palindrome. Will you do it? How do you take the palindrome? The word you take, reverse. Extended slicing you will apply. Which operator you will apply? Ternary operator you will apply. Ternary. Palindrome, not palindrome. Palindrome, not palindrome, we will return. Palindrome, if you return, I will get it into list. From that list, I will get the palindrome words. Okay? So try to do that. I hope you will do that. Will you do? So next, one more you write it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words. and extract only, extract only, extract only, extract only consonant words, consonant words, extract only consonant words. That means that should not contain what? Vowel should not be there. Apple, mango, try, why, something like that. Apple is a vowel word. I don't want. Consonant. Next is mango. Mango is also vowel word. Why? WHY. No vowel is there. Extract. Next, try. Try is also no vowel is there. I want extract. Very simple. Already I said the type of logic earlier. You need to put it in the form of function. Are you okay? So you need to do that logic. Very easy. Not at all difficult to do it. Simple part. Okay? Right. Do that. Will you do that? Compared to previous homework, that is a very simple example. Okay now? Right. So next, okay. So that is comes under the examples of each one? Anonymous function, students. Anonymous function. And I'll stop it. And tomorrow class when I come back, I will go for special functions in Python. I will explain. Special functions in Python. I will start in tomorrow. So even if I start, so time is not sufficient because tomorrow I will go for complete explanation of special functions tomorrow. Don't miss the class. To Saturday, don't go to background activities. Okay. Underground activities, don't do it. Come to the class all the times. Right. Take care. Carry on. Online students, you hold on if you have any doubts.